Hi, my name is Robert Mack, and today we're going to talk about how's the market. More specifically, how's the price? So, how's the market and how's the price? If you've been watching my videos in the past, you've seen me talk about the market shifting. And because I'm making these videos, I'm getting a lot of phone calls from people that are saying, hey, Robert, when you say shifting, what do you mean? Are the prices going down? Should I wait 6 months before I buy? Will I get a better deal? So I want to kind of clarify that a little bit to kind of shed some light on what I was talking about. So when I say shifting, what I really mean is that we're starting to see the market stabilize. In the early part of this year, the market was very aggressive. Homes were selling for more than what they were even worth. Many multiple offer situations, primarily due to the low interest rates and the fact that we had very low inventory. So, in early 2017, maybe March, April, May, or June, you could get away with pricing a home above market value and probably still sell it. Because as the market would continue to appreciate, the market would catch up to the overpriced listing and then the home would eventually sell. So what I'm seeing now, it's a little bit different. So inventory has grown, not significantly, but it is growing over time. And the market is kind of slowing down a little bit only because summer's over and people are kind of geared more towards school now and work. So and also, as we approach the holiday season as well, the market generally will tend to slow down. Many buyers and sellers may exit the market. So what I'm seeing right now is that if a home is priced right, which is why I'm making the video, how's the price, and it shows well, it's going to sell very quickly and for a great price. And you might even see multiple offers on a property like this because although inventory is growing, the inventory of great homes that are priced well is shrinking. So the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people might call and say, well, Robert, you're saying that the market's shifting, but I'm still seeing multiple offers every time I bid on a property. Well, the answer to your question is you're putting offers on properties that are priced right and that show well. So when I talk about the shift, what I'm really talking more about is those optimistic homeowners or those optimistic agents that are pricing their homes 5 or 10% above market value because they're so used to what we've experienced in the beginning part of the year that they haven't adapted to our current marketplace. So when a home isn't priced to sell, then it's going to sit on the market and it's going to get stale. In a market that we were experiencing, a very aggressive seller's market, homes were selling in 1 week, 2 week, maybe even a couple days. So when a home is on the market for 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, because it was overpriced to begin with, many buyers go, wait. I'm watching the news, I'm reading the paper, and it says that the market's really aggressive. It's a seller's market. Why has this home not sold yet? What's wrong with it? So they come in and they actually submit offers lower than market value, and sometimes they're able to get it. In fact, in the last 3 months, we've helped our clients buy 2 properties below what we felt was market value because the seller just started way too high and we're not in the same market that we were in earlier in the year. So if you're a seller, what's the message? What do you want to do? Well, you want to interview different agents and you want to understand 3 things: price, marketing, and exposure. Those are the 3 things that help any home get sold for the maximum price. Now, your agent, if you choose a great one, is going to handle all the marketing and all the exposure. So when I say interview agents, you want to meet with agents and understand their personality type. You want to understand their strategy, their track record. But most importantly, you want to know how many people are going to see my home and come visit it. You want to understand what are they going to do to market the property and how are they going to maximize the exposure. That's number 1. Number 2 is you want to work with your agent. It's a collaborative effort to come up with a price that makes sense because you've got to price it right. Otherwise, it's very likely the home will just sit on the market. And that's what you don't want because you'll leave money on the table. So you want to look at things like current inventory, your competition, the current market in your micro community, maybe the overall market in Orange County. You want to understand different factors and trends, and you want to make sure you price your home at a price that's going to inspire the most amount of activity. Now, if you're a buyer, what does all this mean to you? Well, the good news is if you're a buyer, you don't have to rush and be so aggressive as you had to earlier in the part of the year, because you do have more choices because inventory has grown. But it's important for you to understand that if you come across a great home that's priced to sell, you still might come across a lot of competition. You still might encounter a multiple offer scenario. You might get outbid. You might lose out on the property. And so that's why I'm making this video, because people say, Robert, you're talking about a shift, but then I go submit an offer on a property and then I get outbid by 5 other buyers. So the message to you is those kinds of things are still happening because the market is still very strong for sellers. But we're starting to see a lot more overpriced properties sitting. And when I say shift, that's what I really mean. You can't get away what you could get away with earlier in the year. So if you like this video or you found value in it, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or a question. If you want to share it on social media or share it by email with friends, family, or coworkers, that would be amazing. If you have any video ideas you'd like me to ever talk about in the future, please send them my way. And if you ever want to talk to me about anything specific, whether it's buying, selling, or investing, please let me know. Until then, happy selling.